Et salut à tous, on se retrouve pour un nouveau live, aujourd'hui sur Dark Knights with Poe and Munro, donc, qui est un FMV, vous allez vite le voir. Hein. Pour ceux qui connaissent pas le genre, c'est donc un jeu qui est plutôt un film interactif même, donc qui est complètement réalisé avec des vrais acteurs, des vrais décors. Donc on va lancer ça tout de suite, c'est réalisé par Découverte Studio comme vous le voyez. C'est encore un studio anglais, voilà, on a l'habitude d'avoir Wells Interactive qui est un studio gallois, donc c'est souvent au Royaume-Uni que ça se passe, c'est ce genre de titre. Petite nouveauté, c'est la première fois que je fais un jeu, que je stream un jeu en tout cas sur Xbox Series X. Je l'ai reçu donc, le week-end dernier. Donc je suis plutôt heureux de découvrir là, toutes ces belles couleurs qui apparaissent sur mon bel écran LG. Je ne veux pas faire plus de pub que ça, je suis pas là pour en vendre. Mais voilà, je peux vous dire que ça tape bien, c'est plutôt une bonne expérience de jeu. Donc j'ai lancé le chat. Donc là on a affaire à un traditionnel générique, hein, comme un film ou une série traditionnelle. Il faut savoir que le jeu se découpe justement en 6 épisodes, façon série, pour environ 2-3 heures de jeu. Sur un run évidemment, puisqu'on va avoir des choix à faire. Et selon les choix, on va pouvoir refaire certaines séquences en d'autres décisions. Alors j'ai pas dû mettre les sous-titres. Alors langue en français, sous-titres activés, ce sera mieux. Voilà. Alors qu'est-ce que ça veut dire ça? Ah oui, ok, c'est la taille des sous-titres. Alors je suis assez loin de ma télé, je vais mettre peut-être pas trop gros, mais comme ça devrait être pas mal. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Activer le track freeze vous permettra de prendre autant de temps. Ok, bon, ça c'est la fonction stream, mais comme un mercredi après-midi, on n'est jamais très nombreux sur le stream et que ça prend énormément de temps de poser la question, etc. On va plutôt faire ça d'une traite.
And Munro. You can never find the right button.
Alors j'ai un petit problème, par contre je suis pas sur le bon compte, c'est pour ça que je pouvais pas bouger. Forcément, alors bougez pas. Tac. On va relancer le jeu. Évidemment. Donc ça arrive. Voilà, on est de retour, je suis désolé, on va recommencer. On va passer tout ça. On peut passer normalement la petite intro. Forcément, changement de console. Vous connaissez, je vérifie juste si on est sur le bon compte cette fois-ci. C'est bon. Donc là, je vais pouvoir, parce que là, je pouvais pas jouer en fait. Je pouvais rien faire. Allez, on passe. J'ai toujours un petit problème, hein, quand c'est pas les... Ah non, on peut pas passer, je pensais, mais on peut pas passer. Bon, bah on se retape le générique, je suis désolé. Et salut Chuck. Ça va, on n'a pas mis trop de temps à s'apercevoir qu'on n'était pas sur le bon compte et que je pouvais rien faire avec ma manette. Je sais juste que ça fait popper donc un succès sur le compte de ma femme. Ça va lui faire bizarre quand on va regarder ça, mais voilà, quand c'est pas des erreurs de téléchargement, enfin des oublis de téléchargement, il y a toujours d'autres petits problèmes, d'autres petits soucis techniques. Mais bon, c'est bon, on a perdu 3 minutes. Donc, vous avez compris, en fait, on est au sein d'une émission de radio, j'ai l'impression. Deux animateurs.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe.
And Munro.
Voilà, et là, qu'est-ce que je peux faire? Alors, j'ai fait Y, ça peut permettre de... Mais je vois pas ce que je peux faire, en fait. J'ai appuyé sur A.
That gets me every time.
Lucky we're not in the shower then.
Et, oui, il faut peut-être que je remette aussi des sous-titres. On va y arriver, hein. Hop, 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 hop. On sait où aller.
Why do girls always get stabbed in the movies?
I think it's a metaphor. Having said
Et pour le stream, on va aussi augmenter la taille. Je suis désolé. Pas très facile à naviguer aussi dans ces menus. On
That
va
left
mettre au maximum, on va
time
pas se prendre la tête. Et là, tout le monde voit.
Oh, pointy. How very noble.
And on that note, what's next, Munro?
It's on the schedule, silly.
I know that. I'm just making it sound like you have a choice.
Okay then. What shall I choose? Let me see.
Ah, j'ai compris en fait. On voit le petit bouton qui est sur les différentes photos,
I
enfin objets,
choose a
on va dire.
long walk on the beach.
Ah, yes. With the moon's bright eye bobbing on the black tide.
No. The sun is shining, and the sand is hot and soft between my toes. Wouldn't you like to walk on a beach with me, Poe?
Alas, I fear I would burst into flames at the sun's first embrace.
But you were outside this afternoon.
Then I must simply hate the beach.
That's a shame. I hate skinny dipping alone.
I'd never dream of letting you skinny dip on your own.
And talking of wet dreams.
Dreams
And nightmares.
With Poe
Excellent
and
choice,
Munro.
Munro.
I didn't have one really, did I?
You always have a choice, Munro. But that doesn't mean you can change things.
Do you think
C'est un petit peu
anyone's
particulier, hein, la manière de réaliser les choix.
We're the only
D'habitude,
radio
on a simplement
station.
du texte. Là, on a vraiment des objets à sélectionner.
We mean
Des
August
situations, plutôt
town,
même.
not the month.
What else are people listening to?
Radio 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each other?
But we have something they don't.
What's that?
You.
Shush, Poe, you'll get tongues wagging.
Indeed. Talking of tongues that wag, we have a caller. Are you ready for a dream?
My whole life.
Frankie, you're live with Munro.
Hi, Frankie.
What a beautiful voice you have.
Well, thank you. I think all voices are beautiful. What do you think to Poe's voice?
I hate it.
Okay. So, what's your dream, listener?
I'm in August, and wherever I go, all I can hear is the radio. It's everywhere. It's loud and relentless, but there's this bird. She cuts through the noise and guides me. I listen to the bird, and I fall blissfully asleep.
That's very interesting. People dream about their surroundings a lot. And a dream within a dream? That's nothing to worry about either. What do you think, Poe?
I think you have a hardcore fan, Munro. What did the bird look like, Frankie?
Beautiful. Angelic. But it's trapped in a cage. A prison. But there's only one warden. And the warden is weak.
There's a warden.
Another bird. With a rumbling voice that makes me angry. It plumes its feathers, but my bird? The one that calls me? She's not interested in him.
And she's caged.
Munro, this is obviously a prank. He's talking about us and trying to be funny.
But it's a dream.
I never said it was a dream.
Well, I think we've had quite enough of this.
Listen to the warden jangling his keys. Don't you see he's imprisoned you, Ellis?
Well, Frankie, we don't use offer.
I've cut the call.
Is that a good idea?
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Help him. He needed help.
Don't encourage him, Alice. These kinds of things must be nipped in the bud.
Are we still live?
Sorry, listeners. This was a very strange call. I hope you'll agree.
Frankie, if you're still listening, I do apologize for Poe. He can get very protective. I kind of get your analogy now.
Do I, Munro? Very well, then. Standing down.
Oh, listeners, we've upset him now. Poe's got all frowny face.
C'est très perturbant, hein, cette question de choix par des situations. C'est plutôt bien fichu, hein. C'est original du coup, mais...
This? Oh, it's nothing.
What is it?
It's nothing.
Give it to me.
How long is the break for?
Give it to me.
All in good time, so how long?
3 minutes?
Okay, I'm going to make some tea for us. You stay here.
You're making tea for me.
I do it all the time.
What's going on? Give me the note or I'm leaving.
Of course, we must have continued drama, mustn't we, Alice?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm going to kill you. What the hell, Poe? Why were you hiding this from me?
It's just some psychotic listener, that's all.
Frankie,
Not necessarily. We have lots of psychotic listeners.
how can you joke about this as a death threat? It's clearly a death threat.
I knew it would upset you, but I'm an old hand at this, Alice. People see you as a celebrity. It makes them do abnormal things, but they're just normal people.
When did you find it?
Someone slipped it under the door.
Just now?
Well, yes, but it's nothing to worry about. We've been getting them for the last few weeks.
Weeks?
Maybe a month.
So that could be a killer behind the door.
Maybe, but never when I've looked.
Poe,
It isn't locked, Alice. People can just walk in anyway.
J'aime bien le bouton sur ça, en plein milieu de son front. Juste pour ça, je vais...
I don't think it's necessary.
Donc en fait, on contrôle pas un personnage en plus, hein, ouais, c'est vraiment...
do you ever get the feeling the radio station is...
comme je dis, les situations et pas du tout... plutôt les scènes qu'on va choisir
No more than the rest of
directement.
Maybe we should call it a night.
And a band now, listeners? Munro, this isn't like you.
I just have a really bad feeling about this. I think something terrible is going to happen.
Shh, Alice. I can feel your heart racing from here. Everything will be fine.
I don't think so. Come on, we're alive.
Donc oui, c'est des petites scénettes en fait, des petites histoires. Il va y avoir 6 histoires comme ça, différentes. Donc là, on est sur Frankie. Il y aura d'autres auditeurs après sur
How
d'autres
could you
histoires.
keep this from me? I thought you cared about me. What if I'd been killed?
They're from my wife.
Gwendolyn?
Yes, Gwendolyn. It's her perfume.
Does she know?
I work late when I don't have any work to do, and I kiss her on the cheek instead of the lips. Yes, she knows.
But does she want to kill me?
She doesn't know who we're. I love you. I love each and every one of you listeners. I'll never be a frowny face again.
Good save. Been having any more bad dreams lately, August?
Okay, who's our next listener? It's Frankie again.
Put him through.
Frankie, you're live with Munro.
I didn't finish what I had to say.
I'm sorry about that. You can carry on now.
Sometimes the radio gets too much. It makes me frustrated. So I go into the belly of the beast, and I hide, and I listen, and I wait.
So this is a dream that breaks into other dreams. Of course, there are no segues for dreams. Poe?
The belly of the beast. Have you been leaving messages, Frankie?
Yes, John. Yes, I have. Have you been getting them?
What did the messages say?
I'm going to kill you.
La porte, la porte.
I see. And why would you dream about wanting to kill me, Frankie?
It's not a dream, John. I'm coming for you. And Alice.
I don't think you are. I think you're spinning us an impish tale, Frankie. You write your little notes and dream your little dreams, but you're not brave enough to act on them, are you, Frankie?
Oh, stop it!
What are you waiting for, Frankie? We're sitting ducks. Don't worry, Munro. He's just bluffing.
Don't!
I'm not hiding, Munro.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Hide.
No. If you're not hiding, then neither am I. Frankie? It's Alice. I'm opening the door so we can talk. Okay? Just you and me. Frankie? There's no one here.
I've had enough of this.
What are you doing?
I'm getting our caller back on the line.
Maybe we should just carry on with the show.
Come on, Frankie, pick up. You know you want to.
Ça fait très huis clos hein, pour l'instant. Petite ambiance thriller, bon. On voit que ça manque quand même de moyens, hein, forcément. C'est plutôt bien joué sans être... tout en étant un peu surjoué parfois. La défense d'abord. Ah, j'ai pas eu le temps de faire quoi que ce soit.
Oh, stop it! Stop! He's dead.
Il en a pas fallu beaucoup. Hein. Après l'extincteur, c'est vrai que ça doit faire mal. On voit ce petit côté un peu série B quand même encore. Qui existe dans tous les FMV. Hein.
When I was 12, my father died. He was riding his bike to work and he got hit by a bus. A school bus. My school bus. It was all over very quickly, but I was at the back of the bus and I could see everything. He didn't move, didn't get up, died instantly. But the image of it somehow stayed with me.
You think?
It doesn't anymore. I couldn't tell you what it looked like. Mother told me a secret. There's a way that you can make your memories disappear.
Can you make today disappear?
No. But you can. Pick one of these. Now hold it tightly in your hands and close your eyes.
Now what?
Think of your most troubling memory from this evening and imagine the object you're holding is there. Picture it so you can see it.
Okay.
You have to make yourself believe that the object is there.
Okay, it's there.
Now open your eyes. Throw it away. When you throw it away, it will take that memory with it.
And if it doesn't?
It definitely will. Finally, tonight, police are appealing for anyone who might know the whereabouts of 35-year-old veterinarian Francisco Bilson.
Mr. Bilson hasn't been seen since the headless body of his business partner Jennifer Gordon was found in an industrial bin outside Lux Fitness. Is that the first murder in August, Poe?
This year, yes, but technically it's on the Stepford border, so whilst August police deal with it, the crime statistic is with Stepford.
Oh, that's cold.
Yes, indeed. Tonight's weather will be cloudy with scattered showers.
Yeah, make sure you cover your head.
Now, what happens when your very own Poe and Munro decide to play a game of truth or dare? Stay tuned to find out more later. But first, we want to hear from you, August. Got a guilty secret? Need to get something off your chest? Father Poe is waiting in the confession booth to absolve you of all your sins. Anonymously, of course.
And here's a message from our sponsor.
Do we have a sponsor?
How do we let him get away, Poe?
He just disappeared. He was dead, Alice. No pulse, no breath.
Then who took him?
It would seem it was our guardian angel.
I just hope he doesn't come back. I never want to hear that voice again.
He won't be coming back.
How can you be so sure? And why did you take off before the police got here? You left me to deal with everything.
Not everything. Not everything. Next time.
C'est quand même très
on Dark
particulier.
Nights with Poe and Munro.
Voilà, donc on a fini un premier épisode. Il y a eu quoi, 5 choix, 6 choix peut-être?
A radiothon.
In bed with Poe and Munro.
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It's Millicent.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary.
If the station shuts down, I don't know what I'll do.
You're safe now. Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
On est vraiment sur un format sitcom hein, pour l'instant. Je sais pas si ça va un peu s'accélérer ensuite. Donc on a les décisions. C'est écrit en tout petit, hein, je suis désolé. Je suis assez loin de mon écran. Pour avoir un grand écran, je trouve que c'est vraiment tout petit. Donc voilà, on voit les pourcentages. Bon, j'ai fait plutôt les pourcentages classiques, j'ai l'impression. Donc il y avait 8 choix après, hein, tous les choix sont là, j'ai l'impression. Donc on va pouvoir passer à l'épisode suivant. Donc qui normalement n'a rien à voir. Hein. Il y aura peut-être des... Comment dire, des choses qu'on va retrouver, des éléments, en tout cas des petites phrases qui feront référence à l'épisode précédent, mais pas plus, je pense pas. Je suis pas hyper emballé, hein, je vais pas vous cacher. Pourtant c'est un jeu qui a eu, je crois qu'il est sorti il y a 6 mois sur Steam, qui avait eu de bonnes critiques. Alors j'espère justement que ça va s'emballer un petit peu après. C'est pas mal écrit, hein. Attention, c'est plutôt bien écrit.
Dark Nights.
Et il manque quelque chose hein, pour l'instant, clairement.
Our funding's running out, isn't it?
Months ago.
Oh! How are we still here?
My rainy day savings.
You can't use that. That's for you and your family.
No, you're right. Think of it as a loan.
Okay, well, how do we pay it back?
We send a seed of hope out to Lady August, and she blossoms it into fruitful returns.
Or we could have a fundraiser.
Yes, a radiothon.
I'm thinking a 24-hour sponsored broadcast. We could call it In Bed with Poe and Munro.
You think people will pay us to sleep together in bed for 24 hours?
No, silly. You're not allowed to sleep.
Did we really need that camera?
Yes, Poe. It's proof that we stayed here for 24 hours.
Under the covers or on top, Munro?
Oh, you're such a gentleman, Poe. But I like being on top.
I'm sure you do.
Because I'm the boss.
Yes, and because it's been 12 hours and you haven't got under the sheets yet.
Oh, you're so observant, Poe. You're like Sherlock Holmes.
Here we go. Welcome back, listeners. That was The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. We're now halfway through the show, and it's time to take your calls.
I can't see any callers. Is it working properly, Poe?
It is the witching hour. Maybe everyone's gone to bed.
So, we're totally alone.
Oh, we could have lurkers.
What do you mean, lurkers?
People that lurk but never join in. They're probably out there right now.
You mean listeners, right?
Lurkers, if you're out there just lurking, then give us a sign.
It touched me!
What touched you, Alice?
Something. In the bed.
It was probably just my foot.
You're not under the covers, Poe.
Strange. Nothing there.
There was.
Well, thank you, lurkers.
We couldn't get scared without you.
Indeed. I'm getting a very strong sense of déjà vu. What about you, Munro?
If you mean, have I ever been in bed with someone expecting greatness and then been sorely disappointed, then yeah, I'm getting deja vu.
It's that positive attitude that brings all the donors to the yard. Speaking of, dear residents of August, please keep donating. Whatever you can afford. Let us keep making radio for you. There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
Bathroom.
Of course.
Freshen up, go back in, be a queen. Be a tired, hallucinating queen.
Ah, rouge à lèvres ou mascara. Je vois pas trop ce que ça peut changer sur le cours de l'histoire du coup. Les choix n'ont pas l'air d'être vraiment déterminants pour l'instant.
Munro, I need you to put this on.
Il faut appuyer plusieurs fois parfois, d'accord.
Sit on the bed then.
I'm very trusting, you know.
It's a game I've made up. I think our listeners will enjoy it.
I hope I enjoy it. Now what?
I'm going to put something in your hand, and you've got to guess what it is.
Not this game again.
But you're so good at it.
Are we live?
Yes.
Okay then. Go for it. Ow! That's Sharpo!
I'm sorry, Alice. Put some pressure on it.
Can you take the blindfold off, please?
Just a second. Almost done.
Ouais, ça devient un peu bizarre quand même là.
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do? Did you fall asleep? It's only been 12 hours.
12 hours?
Yes. You look like you've seen a ghost.
I had a nightmare.
Dreams and Nightmares with Poe and Munro.
No. It was real.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
I'm fine.
Sleep deprivation, it can play tricks with the mind.
Yeah. I guess.
So, 15 minutes.
I need the bathroom. Again.
Again? Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tap.
She doesn't love you.
Who are you?
You know who I am. It's Millicent. Millie.
Yes, Millie. Millie, what are you doing here?
Don't play games with me, Edgar.
Edgar? I'm not Edgar.
Fine, Poe, have it your way. But what did you bring her for? The girl?
Alice, she's... You need to leave.
Leave? I can't leave. I died here, remember, waiting for you. Sorry, my love. I've just waited so long for this moment, for this day.
Bad dreams. Just bad dreams. No. No. Fine. You don't want to be a door? That's not right.
Ce sont l'histoire de fantômes. Hein.
Poe?
So, you think I'm Edgar Allan Poe?
You are, and I'm Millie, remember?
I'm really not sure.
Well, let me remind you.
Okay, remind me.
Il y a des passages quand même vraiment pas super bien joués. Et puis ce huis clos quand même constant et fait un peu bizarre. C'est particulier. Vraiment, c'est très spécial. Hein. Je pense qu'il faut vraiment accrocher bon, déjà au FMV, mais ça c'est classique, mais même au sein du FMV, c'est...
Why
Je
are
trouve ça
we
vraiment,
To remind you of your promise.
vraiment étrange.
What promise?
In this very room, you told me we'd be together for eternity.
I don't remember.
You told me eternity if I did what you asked.
Which was? No. I'd never do that. Poe would never do that.
Murderer.
Poe? Poe? Poe! Is that you? Poe?
Oh, comme il est mignon.
Poe, thank God. Where are we? What's happening? Is it a dream? What are you doing with that?
There. We've got 15 minutes. What shall we do?
I can't believe you did that.
What?
Come with me.
Where? We've got 15 minutes.
Come with me.
Alrighty. Where are we going, missus?
Poe? Are you really Poe?
Ouais, c'est exactement ça, Chuck. C'est vraiment l'impression que j'ai. C'est l'impression que les actions qu'on fait, de toute façon, ont tellement peu de répercussions
This can't be happening.
que on a l'impression juste de regarder un film pas très bon, quoi.
Poe?
Munro?
Who is she?
That's your question.
Yes, that's a bit strange, Alice. Perhaps should have led with, why are we tied up?
Well, I thought maybe you could ask that.
A lover's kiss, Edgar. Isn't you are not up to snuff?
What's she talking about?
She thinks I'm the real Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, you are named after him.
I'm not Poe. I'm Poe.
What's the plan, Poe?
Get out.
Oh. That was easy.
What shall we do about him?
Untie him.
Le seul avantage qu'on y trouve au final, c'est que ça va être des séquences assez.
No, Poe.
Enfin, des histoires assez courtes,
No.
donc qui vont permettre d'être refaits assez facilement, épisode par épisode, et pas devoir recommencer le film à zéro à chaque fois pour voir les différentes fins. Pour l'instant, c'est le seul intérêt que je vois vraiment à ça. Là, par exemple, je pense que c'est une scène qui était cachée, puisque j'ai eu un succès qui était lié à ça, donc
It's beeping.
Just an alarm.
Oh,
vraiment, on a juste l'intérêt du modèle FMV, mais sans l'enrobage qui est en général quand même assez correct. En tout cas, qui est intéressant. Là, on a l'impression vraiment d'être très passif, de suivre un truc un peu de force. Donc on va sans doute faire un dernier épisode après celui-ci, hein, mais ouais, c'est pas, ça m'emballe pas plus que ça.
Poe! Poe!
Allez, on va le laisser, on se barre. Voilà, l'épisode se termine comme ça, j'ai l'impression, non? Ah non, c'est pareil, c'est un succès lié à la séquence.
It's strange, him not being here.
Il est vraiment mort
I feel
apparemment.
silly talking to myself. If he was here, he'd say, "The show must go on, Munro. Tell them what happened." Listeners, if you're squeamish, take a 5-minute coffee break. Now. For the rest of you, last week, Poe and I were poisoned by carbon monoxide gases. A poor bird got stuck in our central heating flue and sadly passed away. There is no good news, but thanks to the insurance and the builder's negligence, our station is now fully funded. I'm not a selfish girl. Everything I do is for the good of others. But it always leaves me alone. I never killed those birds. I never fed those birds. I never put bird food in the flue. And I didn't kill Poe either. The doctor says he'll be fine. They just need to keep him in for a few more days' observation before they can let him out. Go and visit him. Oh, and listeners, one more thing. Radio August is my home now, and I'll do anything to protect it. Anything.
Ouais, même le scénario est un peu
Next
sans queue ni
time
tête, hein,
on
j'ai
Dark
l'impression. Mais...
Nights with Poe and Munro.
Encore une fois, bon, ça durait une vingtaine de minutes encore. Vraiment toujours le même format.
He'd gone to a friend's house after
Donc faut
school.
compter, il y a 6 épisodes, donc vous comptez 2 heures hein, pour finir le jeu,
We work the case
enfin,
ourselves.
pour finir tous les épisodes.
You be good cop, and I'll be bad cop.
Yes, I'd like to report a kidnapping, please.
What are we supposed to do?
I don't have it's between the dots. I just see the final picture.
Dark Nights.
With Poe and Munro.
Voilà, là dans celui-là il y avait que 7 choix. En tout cas moi j'ai trouvé que 7 choix, peut-être qu'il y en avait plus selon les choix que j'aurais dû faire. Ouais, donc je vois qu'on était plus nombreux à décider de détacher Munro en première. L'eyeliner on a été 36% par contre, tous les autres ont pris plutôt le rouge à lèvres. Voilà, bon c'est des petites stats habituelles hein, dans tous ces jeux-là ou dans les jeux épisodiques justement. Les jeux à choix multiples en tout cas. Et salut Chuck. Merci. Bon, un dernier épisode je pense et puis on terminera là de toute façon. Mais ça me donne pas envie. Alors j'ai les jeux complets. Je remercie d'ailleurs, c'est la scénariste du jeu qui m'a gentiment envoyé en fait sur mon Twitter perso, un Twitter que j'utilise quasiment pas, mais qui m'a trouvé du coup sur Twitter et qui m'a envoyé un code parce que j'avais fait une petite erreur dans une des news liées au jeu. En fait, je m'étais trompé, j'avais mis mois de juin ou non, j'avais mis mois de juin, oui, au lieu du mois de mai pour le mois de sortie. Alors, je sais pas comment je m'étais planté d'ailleurs, mais en fait, elle m'a envoyé un petit DM pour me dire voilà, c'est pas le mois de juin, c'est le mois de mai, et puis derrière, elle m'a envoyé 2 codes. Donc un qu'a utilisé, voilà, Linda, c'est Linda Cole, c'est exactement.
With Poe and Munro.
Donc tout ça pour dire que Gattuso a réalisé le test qui est disponible sur le site, et puis
Call
bah,
on
moi j'en
93.
profite pour faire un live stream.
Is that a bad thing?
I changed the number after Frankie. He's the only one that knows
Voilà, des
it.
petites références quand
Frankie's
même.
dead. We imagined all that.
So we take the call then?
J'ai pas trop le choix, mais si j'ai le choix de rien faire. Donc on va rien faire.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Agreed.
And here's Yvette on line 2.
I love your show.
Thanks, Yvette. I love your accent. What's your question?
My question is, do you care about people?
That's a strange question.
It's an AMA, Munro. Ask me anything literally means ask me anything.
Yeah, I know. But do we care about people? Yes, of course.
Speak for yourself, Munro. I'm an animal lover myself.
So you don't care about people?
No, I do care about people, just I care about animals more.
So you care about animals more than people?
Present company excluded, of course.
So that's a yes and a no.
Wait one moment, Yvette. So if I was crossing the road at the same time as a cute bunny, and you could only swerve and save one of us, you would choose the bunny?
Pas suivre la logique. Hein.
You'd probably save the bunny?
Well, hypothetically speaking, we're saying a toy bunny had animated itself and was crossing the road, and I could hit you or the magical bunny.
Oh my god, Poe, it doesn't matter. You'd run me over to save a toy bunny.
Well, how fast am I going? What are your odds of surviving?
I'd be dead. Well, this is a whole side to Poe I've never seen before. Does that answer your question, Yvette?
Yes, I think so. I do have another dilemma.
Maybe we can help, Yvette.
I'd rather not say on air.
That's all right. Happy to help. It's about time for a short break anyway.
Stay on the line, Yvette.
We'll be back in 5 minutes to answer more of your AMA questions. Until then, here's something slightly more interesting instead. We're off.
Yvette?
I've got a hostage.
A hostage?
He's a boy from August High.
Why is he a hostage, Yvette?
I had a crush on him, but he turned out to be unpleasant.
So you kidnapped him?
No, I drugged his drink.
Is he okay, Yvette?
Not really. He has not woken up yet. But now that I've spoken to you, I'm probably just going to let him die. I like animals more than people anyway. Like Paul.
Yvette, I was joking with Munro.
Thank you for your help.
Did you get the number?
No, it's withheld.
Maybe she was joking.
We should call the police just in case. Tell them what was said.
Really? I'm not sure.
Why aren't you sure?
I don't trust August police.
They're the police.
Exactly.
We don't even know who's been kidnapped.
Yes, we do.
We do?
Do you even listen to yourself reading the August update?
Not really. I normally drift off.
You drift off?
I imagine myself at the opera. I'm on stage, and there's this beautiful young lady in the front row. But she's dressed like a cat.
Okay. Let's circle back to that another day.
So what are you saying?
We work the case ourselves.
That boy could get hurt.
Not if we hurry up. Yesterday in the August update, you said that Joe Watson gone missing.
Ah, yes, I remember. He'd gone to a friend's house after school and hadn't come back.
What are the odds that Yvette has got Joe hostage?
Almost as high as Yvette not being her actual name.
I know the headmistress from the high school. Maybe we should talk to her.
Or maybe the parents. They asked for the story to be run.
Don't you want to go back to school?
You clearly had a better childhood than I did.
I still have my cheerleading outfit.
That's settled then. Let's talk to the headmistress first. What's her name?
Dallas Umber.
That's a strange name.
She's a strange woman.
Take a seat, both of you. Whilst it's
On change un peu le lieu
that
quand
you're
même.
returning to complete your education, you're a little old for this institution.
Sorry, you're mistaken. I have a degree in cryptozoology.
That's not a real degree.
It's okay, Poe. She's messing with us.
Really?
Yes, I'm eccentric, can't you tell?
Well, we're here about Joseph Watts.
And there was I thinking I was going to be on the radio.
Joseph is a pupil here, though, right?
He certainly is. Head boy and heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker.
He's a good-looking lad. Generous nature, always helping people.
Any idea where he could have gone?
Probably at some young lady's house whose parents are away.
He went missing yesterday, and we had a caller on Radio August who said they'd kidnapped him.
Kidnapped? Oh, sounds a bit far-fetched.
We're looking for him, so anything you can tell us would be useful.
You'd be better off talking to his form tutor, Miss Clay, but plow away.
On a des choses à récupérer là, on a un sifflet,
How was Joe
un
doing it
dossier.
He was doing as well as he could for a boy.
for a boy?
Boys aren't as clever as girls, academically, no. They don't apply themselves enough, especially in mixed-sex schools.
Is this a mixed-sex school?
Mixed-sex? Yes, it is.
Was Joe being bullied by anyone?
No. Joe's a sporty type. Not sure he'd be easily pushed around.
Do you know any pupils called Yvette?
Not recently. Why, are you looking for someone called Yvette?
It's the name of the kidnap.
And by recent, you mean?
Well, I was at school with an Yvette, but that was many moons ago. Not in August. Different country, actually.
Well, we should be off now. Here's my number, if Joe turns up, or if you think of any place he might be.
Thank you, Mrs. Amber.
It's Miss Umber.
Miss Amber.
You too, take care. August's not the town it used to be.
Je crois que c'est la première scène en extérieur qu'on voit depuis le début du jeu.
What's our next move, Munro?
Who did she say
Ah,
Joe's
on va
teacher
pouvoir
was
choisir
again?
peut-être.
Miss Clay.
If we can find her address, we should visit her.
I think she's staying at the guest house.
Why do you think that?
I saw a bill on Miss Amber's desk.
Let's go see her then.
We could.
À
And there's
l'auberge. Mais moi, je peux
Unless
pas aller à
they've
l'auberge.
kidnapped him, I'm not sure how much help they'll be.
Worth a try.
Et puis c'est toujours très sombre, hein. Pour l'instant tout se déroule de nuit.
You have news about Joe?
Is Joe still missing?
Yeah, missing. Since yesterday.
We thought it was a prank, but we had a caller on the radio, a girl. She said she was holding Joe hostage.
Live on the radio?
No, we were off air.
Good. Have you told the police?
We thought that should be your decision.
Thanks. Thanks for letting me know.
Are you going to call the police then?
I'll have to think about it.
It's not always a straightforward decision, Poe.
Although the police are supposed to be equipped for this sort of thing.
If that's all, I've got an early start, and I'd like to have some thinking time of my own.
I do think it's a mistake not to call the police.
Thank you for your opinion.
If you're not going to call the police, you might as well let Munro and myself look into it.
Just tell me if you find out anything.
Of course.
Can I ask a few things?
Sure.
Can you tell us a bit about Joe?
He's good. He is good. He did a marathon last month to raise money for Dorothy May.
Dorothy May?
Yeah, she's an 80-year-old with an acoustic neuroma. He helped her with it. He mows the lawns for the old folks around here for free. He's really good.
Any reason someone might want to hurt him?
I've been thinking about this over and over again, and I just can't think of anyone who would.
Je vois pas ce que c'est à droite. C'est toujours c'est un
Ouais,
sifflet
c'est
encore.
ça.
Ah oui.
Yeah, that's Joe's. He's a runner.
I run too. Is that him in the photo?
Yes. That's when he just passed his driving test.
Has he got a car?
No, he prefers cycling.
Ils sont au même endroit que tout à l'heure, en fait. Donc là, on
Do you
réutilise
think
des
his
plans.
dad killed him?
You think Joe's dead?
If Joe is dead, I bet his dad killed him.
He's just upset.
Why isn't he out looking for Joe himself?
He's probably over the limit.
He didn't seem that drunk.
Functioning alcoholic. I tried that on for a while.
Really?
We haven't got time. Come on.
Sorry, yes. What's next?
I think we should go to the guest house now.
You're right. Possibly should have done that first.
I'm gonna talk to Miss Gallagher. You find Miss Clay.
Why don't I talk to Miss Gallagher? And you...
On va pas se prendre la tête à savoir qui on interroge les deux, et puis voilà.
Hello?
It's Alice. Alice Munro?
From the radio.
Yeah, from the radio.
And what brings you here, Miss Munro?
One of your guests, actually.
Well, I'm happy to chat, but you will need to help me strip.
Oh. Okay.
A bed?
Yes. Of course.
We need to strip the bed.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, that's how I do it at home.
I'm assuming this is about Miss Clay. She is my only guest.
Yes, the school teacher. One of her pupils has gone missing. Well, being held hostage, actually.
Hostage?
We had a caller on the radio. Someone calling themselves Yvette said that they'd taken this boy, Joe Watts, hostage.
Watts? Oh, yes. The family's been in August for a long time. They manufacture and sell fireworks, of all things.
I love fireworks.
Ghastly things. All that metal in our drinking water makes my thyroid throb just thinking about it.
They're fun though, right?
If you're an unethical hedonist,
I will Google that when I get home.
do.
Did you ever meet Joe Watts?
Never met him. August High is a grammar school though, isn't it? So, presumably he's clever enough or rich enough to be there.
And Yvette?
Yvette. Yes, I did have an Yvette stay here last year. I think her family were just passing through though. Her mother was an electrical engineer for a big television company. She did fix my reception though. Do you think that's her?
Was she Britishy?
Oh yes, Britishy. That quintessential accent of the United Kingdom.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude.
It's okay, Miss Munro, I'm just teasing you. No, she was Russian.
Yvette had a French accent. If you think of anything that might help, please give me a call at the radio station.
Surely you want me to call the police if I notice anything?
I suppose that depends. If Miss Clay comes back covered in blood, I'd probably call the police right away.
Well, I shall use my better judgment then.
Well, I didn't get much out of Miss Clay. She said Joe was a litterbug.
So she's an eco-warrior.
Yes. I wish we could have recycled our meeting, actually. How was Miss Gallagher?
Kinda dominant. I liked her.
Maybe I shouldn't let you hang around with other redheads.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Let's circle back to this later. Did she say anything useful at all about Joe?
She said Joe's parents sold fireworks.
I suppose that could be useful. Anything else?
She said the only Yvette she knew was Russian and an electrical engineer, so I'm guessing that's not our Yvette.
Did she say anything about Miss Clay?
Not really. I probably should have asked more questions. I got distracted.
Seems we're out of leads. I'm still up for visiting the headmistress again.
We could drill Miss Gallagher some more.
Give it up, Alice.
I'm trying.
The headmistress, then? You can go on your own if you want to talk to Miss Gallagher again.
Okay, bye.
I see. I suppose I should visit Miss Clay, then.
Ouais, c'est vraiment pas passionnant, hein. Pour l'instant, c'est très mou. J'arrive même pas à comprendre tous les liens entre les personnages là.
Yes. How did you know?
I have ears and a gravel driveway. And I saw your reflection in the window.
We've hit a dead end with Joe.
Oh dear. Want to drive?
Sure.
Well, you're quite handy, aren't you?
I have my uses.
I wish you'd come for a chat earlier. I was laying screed in the garage.
Screed.
Cement flooring. Wish I'd got the self-leveling stuff now.
Hiding bodies.
Don't be silly. If I was going to do that, I'd use my industrial-grade meat mincer.
I probably shouldn't eat here.
Oh no, you should. We've always got plenty of fresh meat in the freezer.
Perks of running a guest house, I guess.
Have you talked to Wesmarie Bolton?
Haven't even heard that name.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't you have a dishwasher anyway?
I did. He's under the screed.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
I'd go see Wesmarie. 17 Hunger Lane. Perhaps Joe was one of the missing she talked about.
Let's hope not.
Miss Clay doesn't seem to know about anything, unless it's an eco issue.
Maybe you're just not prodding her in the right places.
You're welcome to talk to her, too.
We don't have time, Poe. The good news is Miss Gallagher gave me a name. Wesmarie Bolton.
Excellent. And the address to go with?
Hunger Lane.
Off Beaconsfield Drive. I know it.
People don't normally want to hear what I have to say.
We do. We want to hear about Joe Watts.
If I tell you what I think, they'll topple my meds.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Just tell us what you can.
Don't be silly, Poe. We're not going to tell anyone. You can tell us anything.
Just tell us what you can.
Have you spoken to Miss Clay?
Yes. She's told us everything she knows.
I doubt that. I think she knows what happened to Joe.
What's happened to Joe?
There was this after-school club. Green for Life. It's pretty political, actually. I'm not sure why they allowed it.
Whatever you can tell us.
It's about saving the planet. Miss Clay is pretty militant about it. You know, planting trees, recycling, handing out leaflets, that kind of thing.
Sounds kind of good.
Well, it isn't.
Clubs in August become cults, Munro.
We had to write up a table of our class. Those with the most impact on the environment were at the top.
You were in the club.
How else would I know about it? I'm only telling you because the top 3 have gone missing. Joe was 3rd on the list.
Have you told the police all this?
I'm on antipsychotics with a history of mental illness.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I hope you find.
Any idea where he might be?
No.
Hey, you have a whistle too? Like Joe?
Yeah. We ran together sometimes. It's for start-stops.
Guest house.
Or Miss Umber, or the parents.
Really, Poe? She just said it was Miss
On va
Clay.
devoir
Yes, and Miss Clay said they'd never...
This is a mistake,
retourner
Poe.
sur des personnages qu'on a
But
déjà vus.
I think the headmistress will
C'est
probably
très
be
très
more used than the
rébarbatif. Hein.
parents.
Enfin, moi je sais pas ce que vous en
Ok.
pensez, mais
Ok.
je suis pas
Miss
du
Umber,
tout
it is.
emballé.
Yes. Green for Life, I know of it.
Miss Clay's kidnapping pupils based on a list.
Miss Clay just handed her notice in.
Think, Miss Umber, is there anywhere she may have gone? Anywhere she may have taken Joe?
Howe Park Woods. She's obsessed with the place. The students plant trees there all the time.
We gotta go. Joe!
Joe!
Joe?
Joe! Joe! We're too late, Alice.
No. No. This is all our fault.
He wasn't eaten. He was murdered.
We think Miss Clay had something to do with it.
Vet. She's the one the police should be finding. Do you have her voice recorded?
Yes, we record all incoming calls.
Do the police have it?
I already sent it over. I'm sure they're working on it.
I guess I'd better go and identify Joe's body. Or whatever's left of him.
August's wolves pretty much eat anything. One time, there was a whole school bus of children and...
Poe, I think you can save that story for another time.
Of course. Sorry. We're sorry for your loss. We'll see ourselves out.
Where do you think Miss Clay is? No one can find her.
Far away from August, I should imagine.
I feel responsible.
Don't. It's not like you made all the decisions that led to Joe's death.
If they ever invent a time machine, I'm coming back and I'm saving Joe.
Good luck with that. Maybe he was always doomed.
That's gloomy.
Fate and destiny, Munro. It can't always be changed.
We never found out who Yvette was either.
Some things will always remain a mystery, Munro.
À table, Yvette. Un moment, maman. J'ai fait mes devoirs.
Next time on Dark Nights with
Bon, on va s'arrêter là. Donc, est-ce qu'il y avait moyen peut-être de découvrir, en tout cas d'arriver à la bonne fin en révélant la coupable, peut-être. En tout cas, ce qui est dommage, c'est qu'on voit à la fin qui était coupable, donc on pourra mener l'enquête peut-être un peu plus facilement. Bon voilà, ça va faire sur un second run. On va s'arrêter là, donc voilà, c'était Dark Nights with Poe and Munro. On a fait 3 épisodes. Il y en a 6 en tout, donc on a passé 1h10, donc faut compter entre 2h, 2h30 je pense pour tout faire. Donc c'est pas sur le Game Pass, hein, c'est comment dire, c'est voilà, à l'achat, je sais plus à combien il doit être à une quinzaine d'euros, 15 ou 20 euros, c'est le tarif habituel en général pour des FMV, donc je l'ai déjà dit, mais en épisodique, et voilà, c'est sorti la semaine dernière, donc si ça vous intéresse, si vous êtes fan de FMV et que la vidéo vous a plu, n'hésitez pas à le télécharger. En tout cas, moi je vous dis sans doute à vendredi pour un jeu Game Pass, donc ce sera sans doute Final Fantasy X et X-2. Donc d'ici là, je vous souhaite une bonne journée, une bonne soirée, une bonne nuit pour ceux qui vont nous regarder en replay, puis je vous dis à la prochaine. Allez, salut.